Yeah, 13 is friend. I'll get the 13. Yeah, 14 Jim Alston. 15 Mark Kane. Yeah, 16 John Smith. And 17 the Grant is misplaced for no ball, isn't it? Oh, sorry. 17 Craig Four rows with Batty. Ford. 3. Coventry. Yeah. Newell. Ray. Presley. Yeah. Riggs. Darley. We've got 14 Archibald, 15 Shafi, 16 Danny Patrick, 17 Jim Carlton. Referee's Ashley Frank from London.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
No time, mate. Massive, I don't know about that. Pushing him out.
So I apologise for everybody who's joined this video late, but we're a match dash to the ground. And we join it with Featherstone Rovers. About to have the first shot at any points in this game. I'll give you the team rules first of all. For York City Knights, 1 Nathan Graham, 2 Mark Stewart, 3 Chris Langley, 5 Aaron Wood, 6 Alice Godfrey. And that kick fails from Carl Briggs, so 7 Danny Brough, 8 is Benderfield, 9 Lee Jackson, 10 Yusuf Sozzi, 11 Mick Rasdom, 12 is Neil Andrews, 13 is Friend, and subs for York City Knights, 14 Jim Elston, 15 Mark Kane, 16 John Smith, 17 is Craig Forsyth. So that's a difficult ball that for Featherstone Rovers to take, and Johnny Presley, sorry, Matty Ray, sorry, just got one hand to that, knocking the ball on, so it's York City Knights on the attack. That's a nice little offload. So it's York City Knights attacking this Featherstone Rovers 25-yard line, then it's ball goes out wide. And this is Yusuf Sozzi driving this ball in. It's a loose ball, that's well picked up though by Scott Rhodes. So York City Knights driving towards this Featherstone Rovers try line then, but this is the last tackle. And it's a little chip through there by Benderfield, but that comes to nothing. It'll be a tap to Featherstone Rovers on the own 25-yard line. The Featherstone Rovers side today, number 1 is Nathan Batty, 2 James Ford, 3 Jamie Coventry, 4 Richard Newell, 5 Matty Ray, 6 Johnny Presley, 7 Carl Briggs, 8 Ian Tonks, 9 Paul Darley, 10 Stuart Dickens, 11 Steve Dewell, 12 Richard Blake, 13 is Adam Hayes. Your subs today for Rovers, 14 Ben Archibald, 15 is Richard Chapman, 16 Danny Patrickson, 17 is Jimmy Carlton. So this was Richard Newell with a break down this right hand side, but Mature had come inside, and Paul Nolove thrown that ball outside. A little bit of a mix up between the left centre and wing pairing, but nevertheless, nice little break by Richard Nolove. So it's York City Knights then from that scrum down. This is Nathan Graham. Giving that nice little ball inside. So this is Simon Friend. Going up the middle. This is Yusuf Sozzi. So Scott Rhodes then, going himself. So this is Chris Langley. That's a crossfield kick by Scott Rhodes, but that's gone too far. That's not the greatest of kicks. Nearly Featherstone Rovers will have the hand over as there's a play going in the blood bin here. In fact, I've sent him to the sin bin. Not quite sure what he did, if he spoke out of turn then or what, but it's Carl Briggs, I think, in the sin bin. So it's Featherstone Rovers well back to the wall now. It's a strange decision there. Well, that kick had gone miles too far, but Featherstone Rovers got some defending to do now. This is Nick Ramsden. That's a beautiful short ball. That's going to be the first try of the game. No, just tattle short. So Featherstone Rovers with it backs to the wall here. And it's Jamesy Ford having to scamper back there, knock that ball over his own goal line. So York City Knights have that one-man advantage. I thought we were going to score a first try of the game there, but Featherstone Rovers tackling scampered back. So that's Nick Ramsden. Scott Rhodes trying to get that ball back inside, but Steve Dole it is who comes up with a ball. Featherstone Rovers. So Featherstone Rovers just need to settle this down here, really. They're down to 12 men. That's not settling it down. It's nice lost the ball there as Mature. So Featherstone Rovers with more tackling to the way. That's not the game you want to play with only 12 men on the pitch. So this is Yusuf Sozzi driving towards that line. So it's a give here, referee Mr. Klein. He says it's knocked on there against the York City Knights. That's a let off of Featherstone Rovers. And all they do need to do really is just keep all this ball 5 tails and a kick upfield just to relieve some pressure. Because since Richard Newell have brought down the left hand side, it's been all the York City Knights since there. So not square up the play of the ball. Penalty to Featherstone Rovers. So it's Richard Blakeway. That nice kick to touch. So Featherstone Rovers. That last put a bit of pressure on this York City Knights defence, and that's Ian Tonk taking that first drive in. Stuart Dickens. So Johnny Presley switching play. This is Nathan Batty. Paul Darley, there's Ian Tonks, that's Steve Dolan. Steve Dolan looking to get that ball away. Referee says that's play on. So it's Ian Tonks, short ball to Stuart Dickens. Stuart Dickens, are you going to score? Stuart Dickens scores the first try for Featherstone Rovers. And after sucking up all that York pressure, they seem to be all over the Featherstone Rovers line. York City Knights, Featherstone Rovers come away. And it was Stuart Dickens taking that short ball, crashing over the line. Featherstone Rovers take the lead, Rovers 4, York 0. So it's a big game in this River Trains Cup. Well, it won't be as big as next week, that Challenge Cup game. Really massive chance for both of these sides to progress next week. Richard Blakeway has failed with that one. So that's a bad mistake, as that score remains 4 points to 0. It is, isn't it? So that's well taken. Featherstone Rovers in possession. Stuart Dickens. Steve Dolan. Richard Nolove. Ian Tonks. Paul Darley. Paul Darley going himself. Flicking that ball, it's a risky pass. This time it's coming off, gone against Ian Tonks. So that was a loose ball up by Paul Darley. So Rovers forget down to 12 men at the moment. Carl Briggs still off the field. So it's York City Knights then. That's Tom Andrews. Lee Jackson throwing that long ball out wide. That's Aaron Wood. So this is Scott Rhodes, that's a short ball to Mick Ramsden. This is Scott Rhodes, that's Chris Langley. Chris Langley playing against his former side, of course, ex-Rovers man. So a very untidy play of a ball there, but referee says play on as that kick over top by Danny Brough, and Featherstone Rovers taking an ace to deal with that. Nathan Batty and having to knock it over his own goal line. There'll be more pressure on this Featherstone Rovers line from this York City Knights attack. A nice little kick that by Danny Brough for York number 7. So that's a massive kick, is that downfield. It's York City Knights having to scamper back for this one. It's Alex Godfrey, ex-Hull KR player. And that's Simon Friend having a charge, quick play of a ball. Nathan Graham. Nathan Graham, we know all about him, another ex-Rovers man. Yusuf Sozzi. It's last tackle. Danny Brough. That's a nice short ball. Are they going to be over to York City Knights? I think they are. It's a try for York City Knights. On that last tackle. Didn't quite see who it was because I'm positioned honourable play serve as a post smack in front of me where that try was scored. But it was Danny Brough who set it up. He took the Rovers defence on that last tackle. I'm still waiting for confirmation of who it was. See for post. That's an ass kick as well, Lloyd. So York City Knights hit the lead then, 6 points to 4. So Carl Briggs making his way on after that sim minute. This has been on, it's been 10 points scored, 6 for York, 4 for Featherstone Rovers, so in theory it's cost Featherstone Rovers 2 points while it's been in the sim bin. That's Chris Langley. Featherstone Rovers caught offside then. That's a knock on. Terrible mistake there by Lee Jackson. All the years of experience, the ex-Great Britain man. I bet he's never done that in his career before. If he has, it's maybe only once. Absolutely unbelievable. All the years experience. It just shows you can't relax for a minute in this game of Rugby League as Featherstone Rovers have that scrum down then. It's Nathan Batty trying to come away, but that's good defence by York. This is Jamie Coventry. That's a good, nice little burst by Jamie Coventry. So that sends York City Knights back then. It's Featherstone Rovers on the attack here. Quick play of a ball in Paul Darley. Johnny Presley, here's Carl Briggs. Carl Briggs having to go himself. He gets that ball away though to Paul Darley. This is good play. It's Johnny Presley. Johnny Presley to Ian Tonks to Stuart Dickens. Stuart Dickens going over for his second try of the game. And that was brilliant play by Featherstone Rovers, backing up there. It'll have nothing on when Carl Briggs was surrounded by 3 York City players. But he kept that ball alive. It was Ian Tonks who in the movement, Johnny Presley and Ian Tonks in the movements. Ian Tonks found Stuart Dickens. Stuart Dickens going over. So Stuart Dickens on an hat-trick, unbelievable. Featherstone Rovers 8, York City Knights 6. That's a bad miss as well by Carl Briggs. That's 2 kickable goals that's been missed. Out Featherstone Rovers don't come to rule them at the end of the game. Score remains 8 points to 6. So then away we'll go this again. That's another high kick, is that? This time York City Knights come up with it. Aaron Wood in possession. So this is Nathan Graham. Bounces off 3 men, comes this way. Good in by Nathan Graham. That's Tom Andrews running out wide. So it's Scott Rhodes, that's a short ball to Mick Ramsden. This is dangerous by York. Quick play of a ball then. Yusuf Sozzi driving to that line. Yusuf Sozzi, is he going to go all the way? What a drive that is by Yusuf Sozzi. No stopping him there. Poor defence by Featherstone Rovers, but Yusuf Sozzi had all the power there. And Featherstone Rovers just couldn't hold him. So York City Knights it back straight away, 10 points to wait. So Danny Brough has no problem with that. 12 points to wait. I can see Richard Chapman get rid of Featherstone Rovers to come on. Paul Dowler coming off. Richard Chapman, nice to see him back in the fold. And there's differences with Gary Price. I don't know what it's about. I'm not going to speculate on the rumours, but it's obviously between Gary Price and Richard Chapman. I think that's where Gary Price wants to leave it. That'll do by me. It's just nice to see him back in the fold. That's going to be a knock on. Well, how can that go backwards? Unbelievable. No way that could have gone backwards at all here. Unbelievable. How well that can be backwards, I've not got a clue, but it's loose ball there by York City Knights, and Featherstone Rovers knocking on back. That's good tackling by Featherstone Rovers. Here's Chris Langley. Yusuf Sozzi trying to score it. That's better tackling by Featherstone Rovers. So that kick downfield by Danny Brough. It's Jamie Ford off his right wing to take that ball. Nathan Batty. That's Matty Ray. Richard Chapman acting half back. Ian Tonks out, 2 tackles, running by Tonksy. So it's Johnny Presley, that's a good ball. Steve Doolett, that ball should have gone. Sure, that ball should have gone to Richard Nolan. Nevertheless, it's a good run by Steve Doolett. This is the last tackle list for Featherstone Rovers. It's Johnny Presley. Well, there's got to be tackle there. Well, referee says play on. And the York City Knights picking that ball up, and Featherstone Rovers have got out of that. To me, that should have been the handover anyway, but now York City Knights getting a penalty for holding down, and a chance to York City Knights to release some pressure. So we'll come with York City Knights then. It's a nice run, is that first drive. So that's Scott Rhodes throwing that ball out. Yusuf Sozzi. It's a big hit on Yusuf Sozzi. He's tackled on the halfway line. So it's Danny Brough for that big kick downfield. That's a dangerous bounce though. And in the end, it was Nathan Batty who did well in the end there, because that took an absolutely terrible bounce. That looked like a nothing kick from Danny Brough. So that's forcing the drop out. So it's Scott Rhodes in possession. Danny Brough well tackled. That's Tom Andrews. That's Scott Rhodes. That's a knock on. So we'll come back for the first knock on then. So ball out to Featherstone Rovers, and we're going to kick it on this first tackle, but surely number 2 there, Mark Stewart, has this one covered. Was doing some bouncing about with it now. That's a nice break here, coming away. That's good play there. York City Knights did well dealing with that one. It was in fact Alex Godfrey coming away for York City Knights there. So that ball popping about, and York City Knights get another 6 tackles. Featherstone Rovers man touched that ball. Yusuf Sosi, that's good running that by Yusuf Sosi. He's having a big game there. York number 10. It's Nathan Graham then, Nathan Graham out tackles. Looking for support, Nathan Graham, that's good tackling though. Good cover in defence. So it's quick play ball, that's going to be knock on though. Chris Langley back inside, that'll be a knock on. So Craig Forsyth on. Well, the York City Knights, next Doncaster man. He started his career at York City Knights. He's back here, there's a no-nonsense forward.
Now it's too late.
Some linesmen on this near side pulling Steve Dooler out. Also having a word with the Featherstone Rovers captain. So he's going to put an end to Nottingham's report. Quite sure what that was about. I've seen absolutely nothing involving Steve Dooler untoward, but obviously the linesman's seen something on this near side. So this is a waste of time, this referee. In the ball goes again. I suppose that's much better than it. Absolutely waste of time, that referee. It's Featherstone Rovers. Jamie Coventry's looking sharp as Covo down that right hand side. James Ford. James Ford coming back this way. It's good running by Ford, is that. Feel better after that run, Wolf. James Ford. So it's Adam Hayes just losing his footing. Richard Chapman then throws it on me. Richard Chapman going, that's better play by Richard Chapman. referee says that's a knock on. Richard Chapman losing his footing. Referee says that's a knock on, so good play by Richard Chapman. The Oxford United scrum down. Chris Langley. Simon Friend. It's John Smith. Featherstone lad John Smith, and trial last year at Featherstone Rovers, but didn't feature last year. Richard Agar, ex-Lions coach, of course, has brought John Smith to the professional ranks this season. So this will be the last tackle. That ball bouncing back low. The Oxford United losing yards, but doing well keeping this ball alive. That's Nathan Battle letting this ball bounce, and it could be all kinds of mistakes here by Featherstone Rovers. Very lucky to get away with that there. Jamie Coventry going back to John Smith, number 16 for Oxford United, of course. Every single Featherstone Rovers fan will remember his dad. It's Pete Smith, absolutely tremendous servant for Featherstone Rovers. There's Stuart Dickens. James Ford. This is the last tackle though. Richard Chapman puts that kick downfield, but it's straight into the hands of Mark Stewart. Nathan Graham. It's a good ball to Tom Andrews. There's Simon Friend. This is Craig Forsyth. This is the last tackle then. It's that kick charge down there by Matty Hayes. He's done well as Matty Hayes there. Good play by the Rovers, number 13, so a chance here. James Ford, is Richard Chapman. Richard Chapman going forward. So it's Johnny Presley then. Johnny Presley skipping out tackles. So it's Carl Briggs, but Carl Briggs with nowhere to go. He's lost that ball out of the first knock on, surely. That's the Featherstone Rovers will come up with a ball there. Past by Carl Briggs, went backwards, so the Oxford Knights with that knock on. So it's Featherstone Rovers with that ball then. Good tackling though. So it's referee going to do here then. He's calling out Nathan Graham by the looks of it. Nah, I have nothing in that referee really. Should we play on? Just a bit of a glare at each other really, nothing holding down. So we're going to go for 2 points then, Carl Briggs. It's important that Carl Briggs makes this because we've missed 2 easy kicks so far. Carl Briggs one and Richard Blake way the other, so it's just important we get this First goal kick of the day over. Well, a little bit of luck helps Calbriggs this time. Hits the post and it goes over. Only point though, it's another 2 points on the board, Featherstone Rovers. Yorkshire United's 12. Featherstone Rovers 10 with 5 minutes to go in this first half. So Rovers must look for this short kick-off here. Well, hell of a lot of players stubbed deep. We need somebody up here really, and Richard Chapman's calling them forward. There's only one place this is going to go. So Danny Brough having a bit of trouble with this win that is beginning to get up even more. So thankful that Featherstone Rovers, that ball fell over before he could get his boot to that ball. So we're no hard task about dealing with the high ball. It just fell to Stuart Dickens, and it's Featherstone Rovers in possession. Richard Chapman then going that short side to Richard Blakewaite. So it's Steve Dooler then. Steve Dooler going back inside. That's good running by Steve Dooler. So looking for quick plate ball, there's Matty Ray. So that's the handover. I don't know if Matty Ray realised that, but it's the handover. So it's Craig Forsyth trying to drive this away for the York City Knights. That's Scott Rhodes. Says Nathan Graham then, that side step that Featherstone Rovers fans have been accustomed to the last 2 years. Jimmy Elston is Craig Forsyth. It's got to be a forward pass. Had to be a forward pass, that. Rightly so, lads on this near side spotted it. So chance then for Featherstone Rovers to register before half time then. Richard Newell then. Well, that ball finished 1-on-1 from Richard Newell, so it's York City Knights having that ball back. And now a penalty. Infringement of that play of a ball, so been a good chance to register before half time. Now it's going to be York City Knights with a good chance to register before half time. The long ball out, finds Scott Rhodes to Chris Langley. Chris Langley will get that ball, pops back to Scott Rhodes. That's a knock-on though. And a lot of knock-ons, a lot of bit of scrappy game in this first half. Neither side really been able to get going, but York City Knights still have that 2-point advantage, 12 points to 10. Top ball's out to Featherstone Rovers, and it's James Ford. Jamie Coventry. Richard Chapman. Stuart Dickens. 2 tries for Featherstone Rovers in the first half, but that's it, Featherstone Rovers still trailing. Richard Chapman. Well, the referee gave Lasman this near side game forward for that, and I don't think that one well this time. Once again, referee, they're just slowing this game down for some strange reason. There's no point in this scrum down. You may as well just let it get on with it if things okay. Ball doesn't go in middle anyway, so it's just a waste of time. Just keep stopping the scrums like that. John Smith. That's a good run by Jimmy Elston. Craig Forsyth. So Scott Rhodes then. That's a mix-up. It's picked up by Adam Hayes. Adam Hayes has is it Johnny Presley in support? Johnny Presley with that ball. So it's James Ford. James Ford though really going nowhere, just going sideways. There's Matty Ray. Ian Tonks. Richard Chapman then. Johnny Presley. It's a good ball to Steve Doolett. Good tackling though by York. Richard Chapman. Little chip over top there. Oh, it's a mistake though. It's going to be tried. Is it Featherstone Rovers? Well, what's he give here? Does he give that ball knocked on by Johnny Presley? I think he has. Ball knocked out of the Oxford United's hands. Went forward. So that's half time then. All to play for it. It's been a very scrappy game in breezy conditions. Didn't quite get the Oxford United's first score, but Yusuf Sosis scored a try for Stuart Dickens. 2 tries for him, and at half time 12 points to 10. All to play for. So then both sets of players make their way in for the second half, and the officials. Half time again, Rovers trailing by them 2 points by 12 points to 10. A really scrappy first half really. Both sides not controlling the ball well enough really to make it any kind of entertainment. It's been very scrappy. These blustery conditions, but there shouldn't be a reason for these kind of mistakes, as that's an high kick. Oh, and it's Paul Darley who just couldn't take that ball. They had a real nice surge to the line there, did Paul Darley, but they were left to Oxford United's in possession. I must say as well, the first half referee who had an absolute shocker. He was absolutely shocking at first half, Mr. Klein. Missed a lot on both sides. Not square of a ball. So first penalty of the second half goes to the Oxford United. And it's not fine touch there, that's a bad mistake. Nathan Batty will bring this ball back, and Nathan Batty shows a bit of pace there. So here's number 5 then, Matty Ray. Paul Darley. Good play of the ball, Richard Chapman. There's Ian Tonks. Richard Blakeway, short ball. That's going to be a knock on though. That's play on then. He's saying that Yorkshire United's better first touch there, so it's Stuart Dickens running this ball in. So Paul Darley's on it, back on at half time for Steve Doolett. But Richard Chapman acting half back then. Here's Carl Briggs. That's a long ball out wide. That's like an high tackle. Oh, referee says play on. So going blindside, it's going to be trying the corner, is it? Yes, it is. Beautifully worked down that left-hand side. I think it's Matty Rain in the corner. Beautifully worked down that left-hand side. Quick hands by Featherstone Rovers. I think it was Chapman to Richard Nolan. Nolan on to Matty Ray. And Matty Ray over in the corner. No room to work with, but quick hands catching York napping. Just for Staff Featherstone Rovers. One to that second half. It's Featherstone Rovers 14 York. Knights 12. I forgot to stop watching. Oh, never mind. So this time it's a difficult kick this for Carl Briggs. Out on that touchline. Oh, it's an absolute beauty though by Carl Briggs. That makes up for his early 4-1. So a great start to the second half for Featherstone Rovers. 16 points to 12.
Okay, your pot goal number this afternoon, your first for £150 is number 8885. Your second.
So then Featherstone Rovers
number 860.
in position again. Could play that by Paul Dyle, I think it was.
5 for £150 and 8602 for 50. Your member of draw is number 4.
Stuart Dickens, his sunshine.
Steve Pearson. And they will
Going to blind me. In fact, it was Ian Tonks before this time. It's Stuart Dickens down this right hand side. Adam Hayes. Been fairly quiet in the first half for Adam Hayes. So it's good kick that by Carl Briggs. Not sure we're about to kick that from Carl Briggs. I'm not sure if it was 40 to 20. I think he was just outside. In fact, he was. But nevertheless, a good kick by Carl Briggs anyway. So it's York City Knights then. From that scrum, and bit of space there for Chris Langley to run into. This is Nathan Graham. It's Craig Forsyth. It's John Smith looking to get that ball away. So that kick downfield, that's not a bad kick. It's James Ford who gets that ball under control. Risky ball. Nathan Batty, but well taken. Actually, a bit of rain that's coming down as well. We've got beautiful sunshine, but we have a coming rain as well, so it's strange conditions there at the Huntington Stadium. So good tackling by York City Knights. This is Ian Tonks getting that ball away to Richard Chapman. Richard Chapman still going. Richard Chapman still going. It's finally tackled just over the halfway line. So this ball back to Carl Briggs, and Carl Briggs will put this ball downfield. It's been better so far by both sides in this second half. Better completion rate. Nathan Graham. He gets that ball away. That's Aaron Wood. Craig Forsyth. So Jimmy Elston sees a gap back to half back, and there's a bit of a punch up here off the ball. So this game playing on though. Punch up off the ball, and half the players playing on. So There's still a bit of a punch-up going on over there. We're off the ball. It were Ryan Benderfield and Richard Chapman there having a go. Well, to be fair to Richard Chapman, Chapman were backing off and it was Benderfield doing all the aggressing. Oh, it's interesting how Mr. Klein deals with this. Be down to his two linesmen because Mr. Klein didn't have a clue going on here watching the rugby going on. 6-a-side rugby while the rest of the side join in the punch up. Well, if it goes on report, I don't think Richard Chapman's got anything to be worried about because certainly self-defence because he was backing off and Benderfield had a go at him. And let's say that's strange, just set Ian Tonks off. And Richard Chapman off as well. Now then, what's going to go to the York City Knights? Two's got to go from here because it definitely York were doing all the aggressing. So two's got to go from here. They've got to go two because York were definitely doing the aggressing, yet Chapman were backing off. That's absolutely garbage, referee. Absolutely rubbish. How can you only send one player off from York and two from Featherstone Rovers when Richard Chapman were backing off? Absolutely rubbish. So Featherstone Rovers up against it again here. York have a one-man advantage again for 10 minutes. It's two of the best played Featherstone Rovers as well. That's what the worry is. Says Craig Forsyth. I think Richard Chapman will feel absolutely aggrieved there because he didn't want to punch up Chappie or backing off, you could see. I think that's why he feels so aggrieved. And how can York come with that advantage out of that? It's absolutely unbelievable, it really is. So that's going to be a knock-on, surely. Paul Dowlett acting half-back. Stuart Dickens. That's good running by Stuart Dickens. Gets to the halfway line is James Ford. Johnny Presley. And that's, is it Nathan Batty? This is Carl Briggs with that kick. Oh, it's a mistake by Alex Godfrey though. I sure didn't go backwards, referee. Certainly give one not clear enough for that in the first half and let play on.
Okay, the official attendance this afternoon is 1,942.
That's excellent attendance. 1,942, it really is a fine attendance. Carl Briggs and attacking this line. Carl Briggs going himself. Just feel like Featherstone Rovers just play 6 tackles there. A nice little chip. Try and force another 6 tackles and eat the clock away while Chapman and Tonks here. Missing been big good tactics here. Richard Newell will be thinking about the 4 points, and he has done. Well, he's tackled on his back. Well, Featherstone Rovers not getting the rub of the green here at all. So it's Featherstone Rovers will come again here. That no roll this year. We tackled over the line. It's just a restart, just to play the ball. Featherstone Rovers losing a bit of momentum here though. It's Richard Blakeway, that's a bad ball by Richard Blakeway. It's short tonight, so come away with it. Take Forsyth. Game beginning to hot up here.
Come on, your fans, let's get behind these guys.
That's good run by John Smith. He's making some yards. Jimmy Elston. He gets over that halfway line. That's Scott Rhodes. There's Yorkshire to make an act. Matt Kane coming on.
Oh, yeah, going on, number 15, sponsored by Europe.
So that kick downfield then. James Ford does well, takes that ball well. So it looks like now James Ford showing a bit of pace. James Ford down this left hand side. He's held into touch. That's just a bit of an experience there by James Ford. But Featherstone Rovers get a penalty out of it. You just feel that Featherstone Rovers deserve that bit of luck from the referee on this occasion because we've had no so far. A good run by James Ford, but he'll just learn from experience. Gary Price will just show him on the video. In the under 21s, you might be able to take the second man on the outside and score a marvellous try, but in this kind of competition, you've done well, you've made the yards, just come inside, take the tackle. I'm sure Gary Price will show him on the video. It's a totally different game in this league, but nevertheless, you've got to give credit to James Ford there. He had the confidence to take that ball and run it out. So plenty of pace. There's Johnny Presley trying to get through that gap. Ball Darley's. Going to be trying the corner again. Is it for Matty Ray? Matty Ray though, is he going to be forced out? He's forced out. Featherstone Rovers trying to use that short side again. I know it worked the last time, but maybe it would have been wise for Featherstone Rovers just to maybe have a little chip through into the goal line, force another set of 6 tackles and get these 2 players back. Run the time down. So it's going to be a straight chase here. James Ford going back for this. It's going to be another man in the sin bin here, I think. You snap. Can we get 2 players off? So it's Yorkshire tonight's then. On the attack, Nathan Graham. This is Matt Kane. Big Forsyth, did well to keep all that ball. Jimmy Elston with that line, just tackled short. This is danger by Featherstone Rovers. Bannerby gaps out wide here. Little kick through, but did he play for that? Nathan Graham keeping it going. Here's Tom Andrews. That's a bad ball that by Tom Andrews. Excellent defence by Featherstone Rovers. You've got to give him credit. So ball out to Featherstone Rovers. Jamie Commentary. That's Nathan Batty. Stuart Dickens. There's Blake Waite. There'll be a knock on. Stum rugby that by Featherstone Rovers. So I can see Richard Chapman warming ready up, ready to go back on. Jimmy Carlton ready to come on also. So nowhere to go there for the York City Knights. That's Mark Kane. Jimmy Elston. It's a good player, Jimmy Elston. He's a player I do rate. Played well for Dewsbury last year at the Lion Art Stadium, and I do remember that day come off a bench as well. But this is York City Knights with John Smith. That's a beautiful ball, is that? That's good tackling. But this is danger, this. York City Knights are going forward. Nice little chip through there. That kick's gone too far. Good tackling again by Featherstone Rovers.
Okay, going back on.
Featherstone Rovers having a full complement back now with Ian Tonks and Richard Chapman due to make an appearance any moment. So you've got to give credit to the 11 men of Featherstone Rovers. We're keeping the York City Knights out. So Jimmy Carlton. Stuart Dickens taking that tackle.
Thank you!
It's a loose ball, is that? It's picked up well by Jimmy Carlton. It's a good ball to Blake Waite. It's a knock on though. So York City Knights, we're going to attacking position here again.
Let's make some noise!
Nathan Graham, there's Scott Rhodes. So there's going to be another penalty against Featherstone Rovers here. But once again, I mean, is the referee not going to have a word with the York City Knights player for coming over the top and pushing there? Because he's taking the law into their own hands, and I thought that was an offence in this game of rugby league. Not even spoke to the York City Knights player. It's unbelievable. Rubbish refereeing. Weak.
Okay, going back on Hollow Knights, sponsored by Guildford Developments, number 9, Lee Jackson.
So Lee Jackson back on for the York City Knights. There's Joseph Sozzi also back on. That's his first driver for him. So this is Simon Friend.
Get off in your footy!
Joseph Sozzi. So there's gaps out wide, so that's got to be forward pass, mile forward. For the first time, I think today, referee Mr. Klein on the spot. Richard Blake Waite. Jimmy Carlton does well, gets that ball away. Johnny Presley, that's a risky ball, but well picked up. Almost intercepted there. Stuart Dickens, that's good tackling by York. Jimmy Carlton. Johnny Presley, that little chip over the top. It's not a bad kick either. It's going to be Featherstone Rovers there with this scrum down then. So a chance here for the Rovers. 16 points to 12, been under the cosh most of this game, but they do all the 16 points to 12 leads. Thanks to some bad refereeing, they've been outnumbered at times. But can Featherstone Rovers go over here, give them a real chance of clinching this game if they could score from this set of 6. So ball's out to Featherstone Rovers, it's Johnny Presley, Jamie Coventry. Jimmy Carlton. Richard Chapman. Stuart Dickens. It's a long ball by Briggsy. Richard Blakeway. That's a bad ball though to Carl Briggs. Carl Briggs was well in the end to take that ball. But this and Rovers all losing momentum here. Richard Chapman going himself. Nothing opening up for Richard Chapman that time though. Johnny Presley. That's Jimmy Carlton. Featherstone Rovers though not really produced anything. It's a little chip forward there and it's going to go too far, is that? A good tackling by York City Knights. Still 16 points to 12 to the Rovers. Joseph Saucy, big powerful forward, that's another good charge by him. That's it. There, referee says that's gone backwards as well. Referee, isn't he? Absolutely rubbish. I hope we don't drive a train, Mr. Klein, for his proper job, because we'll be in some trouble. Don't know what forward or backwards is. Absolute terrible. That's good full-back play by Nathan Batty. It's James Ford. So it needs a bit of forward momentum by Featherstone Rovers. Stuart Dickens give him it. Richard Chapman, Jimmy Carlton. Jimmy Carlton, that's good running by Jimmy Carlton. So it's last tackle then, and it's Johnny Presley putting this kick downfield then. Alex Godfrey taking his time. Alex Godfrey running backwards. It's good chase by Featherstone Rovers. That's Nathan Graham. That's another penalty against Featherstone Rovers. This time with a night tackle. Well, referee's calling Richard Chapman out again here. Linesman on. That's going to report.
How the stuff you think is enough, Billy?
That's a third incident on this game going unreported.
Okay, back on. Number 4, sponsored by Living Well Premier Health Club.
So there's Yusuf Sozzi. That's a good ball, is that? Matt Kane halfway through the gap. Says danger this. Yusuf Sozzi. Very hard to see in this sunshine here.
It's number 17, sponsored by the Rook and Gaskill.
So that ball goes out wide, it's John Smith. John Smith, but he's lost that ball. He says that went backwards again. Absolutely unbelievable refereeing. He's going to be trying in the corner. It's ball back inside for Alex Godfrey. It's going to be a try. Try for Alex Godfrey. After referee Mr. Klein made a clanger of it again. Had to be a knock on that far side. But Yorkshire tonight's they outnumbered him, the dodgy refereeing decisions, it all had to pay in the end. And it's Alex Godfrey from that ball back inside by number 4, Aaron Woods. Equal the game up again then, 16 points apiece.
Alex Godfrey.
Terrible, isn't it? So it's Stannybrough then from the touchlines, but Yorkshire United's back in front. That's a lovely kick, is that? Yorkshire United's hit the front again. 18 points to 16. So then away we go again then. So that kick and Yorkshire Knights back into possession. That's Mick Ramsden playing that ball in for the Yorkshire Knights. Take Forsyth was himself. Jimmy Elston, this is that run by Yorkshire United for Featherstone Rovers on the back foot here. Lee Jackson. This is last tackle for York though. So Featherstone Rovers. David Coventry. I think this referee, any doubt, say it went backwards. I think that's his philosophy. It's good running by Jimmy Carlton. It's that Paul Dowling with the ball. It's very hard to see in this sunshine at the moment. Ian Tonks. Last tackle low for Featherstone Rovers. It's an high kick though, it's not really got any direction on it though. Featherstone Rovers letting that bounce and Stannybrough diving on that ball. Alex Godfrey. Yusuf Sozzi. Just lost that ball though. So Featherstone Rovers come up with that ball again then. Penalty. Delaying the play of the ball there. So a chance then for Featherstone Rovers to whip back. Jimmy Carlton. Jimmy Carlton, that's good running by Jimmy. Driving towards that line. So it's Ian Tonks, but it took that little bit flat there, Ian Tonks. Featherstone Rovers need to get organised here. Carl Briggs, Richard Blakeway, that's Nathan Batty, but that's good positioning by York. Good tackling by them. So it's Steve Dooley. He's lost that ball. York City Knights back in possession. So that's straight down Nathan Batty's throat. Look to return this one, Nathan Batty. Richard Noelove. Well, let's give a knock on against Richard Noelove this time. We've got carried backwards, he was facing backwards. Can't quite see if that were knocking at all from her light, but the fact is that he's a joke, this referee. Don't know what forward and backwards is. And we've stopped again for the referee because he's not happy with that. Oh, that's miles better, referee. A lot better that. It's a good job you delayed that one, referee. An absolute. I've never seen a joker like Nathan Graham coming down this left-hand side. That's Tom Andrews running that ball in. Big Forsyth.
Okay, match chosen by J. Walker and Co. Accountants goes to number 7, Annie Brock.
That's Mark Kane. This is pressure by Featherstone over Jim Elston going blindside. Jim Elston with that line. Tackle just short, this is last tackle. So it's Featherstone Rovers, well that's what we're going to give here. Give your hand over it. I didn't think that would have knocked on against York City Knights on that occasion. Must confess. We're keeping the ball alive then. It's Jimmy Carlton. Ian Tonks. Featherstone Rovers very flat at the moment. The knock on. Definitely hands in that settle, without doubt. They had a clear view of that one, but I was not getting rid of a green. But I'm not worried for next week for Challenge Cup, not at all. I think if we get a fair referee, I think Featherstone Rovers can easily defeat the York City Knights side. That's Simon Friend. Good running by him. Big for side.
Okay, going on for the York City Knights.
That's a tricky little kick through there. That goes too far, but time's running out now for Featherstone Rovers. Steve Dooley. That's another mistake by Steve Dooley. I think that's it now, Featherstone Rovers. I think that was our last chance.
5 minutes left yet.
Jimmy Elston then. Jimmy Elston showing some pace there from that scrum. Simon Friend slipping down, getting back up. So it's Yorkshire Tonight's on the attack here again then. Big Forsyth. Danny Brook for that little kick through there, but good positioning by Featherstone Rovers. Cal Briggs coming up with the ball. It's Jamie Coventry. James Ford. That's good tackling though by York City Knights. It's better play by Featherstone Rovers, but Jimmy Carlton. Last tackle in for Featherstone Rovers. Oh, Steve Doolett. That's going to be offside if Featherstone Rovers touch that ball. So Featherstone Rovers having to try something there. Time is running out. Nathan Graham. Jimmy Elston, that's a good break by Jimmy Elston. That support as well. It's still Yorkshire Knights with this ball. That's its last tackle then. It's got to be offside. Mile offside.
Yes, he said, Jesus. Don't speak for him.
So it's Featherstone Rovers that penalty though, but I think we had injury time now then. Certainly it's Featherstone Rovers' last chance. Ian Tonks. That's full time then. Featherstone Rovers have come up against it here with York City Knights. The referee were absolutely abysmal. The Featherstone Rovers did play to their ability, no doubt about it. I think Gary Price will point that one out, but you must really look at this and say something's going about this referee, because Mr. Klein didn't know what were forward, what were backwards. Richard Chapman, well, I don't know if Richard Chapman started, didn't see it, but it was attacked by Ryan Benderfield in the second half. And in the end, it was Richard Chapman and Ian Tonks going to be sin bins, so Featherstone Rovers have been up against it, had a lot of tackling. But referee Mr. Klein, absolutely atrocious. He really was abysmal. Seen some refereeing in my time, but that takes a biscuit. Featherstone Rovers try scorers, Matty Ray and Stuart Dickens 2 tries. Final score, Featherstone Rovers coming to a defeat, 18 points to 16.